What's up, YouTube fam? It's Dark Angel's Journey, and I'm Shakira. Alright, so I thought we'd jump back in and do a little gameplay action. So we're gonna be busting a wins versus losses game, and just, still backtesting, but trying to make a game out of it, so kind of make it fun. But in the meantime, I am looking at this Bitcoin action, and it's looking like it's about to break out of this little sideways wedge thing. Um, so it's been coming up, tap, tap, potential for an entry on the breakout. And I'm looking at a 1 to 2, something like that, potentially. And then same thing for Ethereum. It's not a strong upside on it, it's very strong downside. So honestly, I no idea. So I have to wait for the break to occur. Could even do like a break retest, whatever, but we'll let that play out. The candles are tiny and they are telling me nothing, useful. All right, so I'm just gonna wait for that action. For the last break, I said broke down, did some weird same stuff first, and then popped up and basically screwed me. Anyway, so let's go have fun with the game. And I was just doing this over here, so let's go ahead and remove all of that. See, bye-bye. Okay, so let's bust up on the daily real quick. It's not pretty. All right, we got a scoreboard. 10 trades might be a little crazy, so let's try for maybe, well, let's try for 10 and see how much we can get through it within like a 20-minute time frame. All right, and then we'll tally everything up. So, all right, so let's hit the replay button. And we're gonna try to work it with like the lower time frame trades, like our 1 hour, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 1 minute, 2 minute entries, that kind of thing. All right, where do we end up again? September. Okay, great. Let's delete all this stuff because we're gonna do fresh analysis on everything. And let's dive into the 1 hour. So we are consolidating. Fun. All right, let's go take a look at the 10 minutes. All right, so first things first. Hello, juicy rally base drop. Very nice. So let's mark off our natural supply area here. And there are imbalances attached to it. So I'm just going to do supply beautiful. So price can come back and we can take it down. That's beautiful. What else do we have up here? So there's that. There's a supply area here. Supply imbalances. Beautiful. And looks like a swing failure area here. Let's just pop that up there. And this is a lower, I guess a head and shoulders type thing, right? I was learning today that, if you take the base between the body and the candle of the shoulder, like so. So between these two, let's zoom in even more, right? And let's change the color of that. Make it light. Okay. So if you like go in between the body and stuff, so if, oh, Kitty's here to say hello. So if there's no break, like no candle close below it, then it's also like a double top thing too. But there's no candle close below it. It's been tested once, twice. Look at that, pop back up, made that, and then once it breaks, then we could have just taken a short after this break and then set our stop loss and stuff. So that's actually not a bad idea, right? It's not going to work every time, but something to think about. In any case, we have broken down on the 10 minutes, and what do we have? So, looking at, so again, with this double bottom thing, same scenario. The bottom, come back and test to the wick, nothing closed below it. So, actually, what am I doing? This is all like a simpler way to think about it. You know what? Ignore that for the time being. If it doesn't break below it, then it's not. Then it's gonna pop back up. Is what that bottom piece is supposed to say. Not to mention that we have this beautiful morning star right here. Lovely, lovely. All right, so now we're making this higher low, and it looks like we're making a bit of a little wedgy wedge here. And this one's looking all kinds of like so. All right, so, and what juicy price action do we have here? We have this juicy break, fail, definitely nothing. Nothing exciting, but we're coming up here. So nothing to do still. Gotta wait. All right. Oh, so since we're coiling up, I'm thinking that price is gonna like break upwards out of this wedge, like so. So I will be going crazy and I'm gonna wait for something to break into this wedge and then take, but this is very, very bullish, right? Bullish engulfing inside of the wedge on the 10-minute. Okay. I'll wait for one more candle. It's weak. All right. So this is a weak, it's a bit of a break, I guess. Bust above here, it's weak. Yeah, that's why you don't just enter just because you see a bullish engulfing just somewhere in the middle, right? And I find that these wedges like to bust in the wrong direction before they, you know, do the thing that they're supposed to do. So we've still made a, all right, are we heading in the opposite direction? What's up? Because I'm just gonna let price tell me what's up. And beyond that, do have a juicy, um, besides this being a wedgie wedge, we do have, this is a swing failure as well. So potential liquidity to be hunted up here as well. So, and we did have this juicy break coming down. Now, if it calls back up here, I want to take a short from here, right? Yeah, definitely not going to get through like 10 trades. All right, you know what I didn't do? I apologize, y'all. I did not specify our areas here. So there is also this juicy demand area with an imbalance on it for price to come back down. So we're trying to trade between this guy and this guy. Anything in between is just, well, I'll have to see some sort of break, retest, all that good stuff. Now, if I were to like drop my juicy, wrong way, sorry, always mix them up. So I want to make sure that I have a spot where price is going to that. Okay. So let's zoom in here. So if I want to have an entry to climb for climbing, right? Like if I get some sort of, they're gonna come eat this liquidity and I want to ride it back up, then I need to come down here. So let's see. Are we gonna break below? So is this a head and shoulders? Oh, it is. Hang on. Hold on. So we had this thing, right, the lowest area, the head, and then, yeah, look at that. It's a head and shoulders. So let me test this thing out I learned today. So this is the base, so basically what that means is if I were to draw a box, I'm just gonna like focus on this area here at the base. So once it breaks this little thing here, you could potentially take a short once it's broken. All right, let's test that out. We're busting down. That's a low. I could be wrong. So let's say we entered here and we put it here and we want a 1 to 2. Oh, that's not gonna work. Price hasn't busted much lower. Well, let's see. A 1 to 2 would bring us where? There. Okay. First play. And whoa. About to be, I was about to be stopped out just then. Okay, pause. So we just made this higher low. So this is where I'm gonna exit because I don't trust it and I want to take my money. So let's hang on. Let me dip back in, dip back upwards. And where's my scoreboard? Ah, let's grab that and plop this all the way back down here. Let's get back down to 10 minutes. Now I'm being silly because I have not gone into the 1 minute for an entry, right? I am so crazy. Oh, okay. So I'm going to use, where'd the scoreboard go? Oh no, I lost it again. I guess it's far away up here. Oh, okay. Let's go to the 4 hour. Sorry about that, guys. Let's do this. Can't miss it then, right? Where? Seriously, where did it disappear to? Ah, I thought it was close enough. Ah, there you are. There we are. Sorry about that, fam. Ooh, is Bitcoin moving? Let's see. Uh-huh. So there it's busting down out a little bit. All right. We'll see how that plays out. Okay. So, but wait. This is on the 10 minutes. And we made a lower low. It broke, made a higher low. So I'm exiting the moment it starts once it made this higher low and started coiling in, I would have exited here because, you know, price is telling me that it's probably going to go up. So I'm going to put that in the win thing, but I'm going to say exited early. Okay. And just because that happened, I'm going to go ahead and do this. I would have exited about that green candle, or even up here, which would have gotten us nothing, but still profit. 30%, whatever. Anyway, so now let's see if it would have played out properly. So okay, stop. So right now, we're just going sideways and gonna look for another entry. And I still haven't gone down into 1 minute for an entry. Isn't that crazy, guys? Bad. But so far we have like a tiny thing, but my problem is I'm always exiting early. So let's let that play out and see if we would have been stopped out if oh man, you know what? Look at that. It coiled all the way down. Okay. And then it made a proper higher low and a high. So maybe I shouldn't have worried too much about the lower high. But I did exit early and it still hasn't gotten to my take profit. So that one's done. All right, next potential. Oh, we just hit the demand area. Nice. So we hit the demand area and we just made this. Actually, I'm sorry, guys, I wasn't paying attention because once I hit the demand area, we could have bumped into the 1 minute. Oh, I did it again. Oh, no. Sorry, guys. I keep doing that. I need to hit the replay button to go back. Let's go back somewhere over here. Sorry about that. Okay. Oh, gross. This is all sideways BS right here. But from the way this looks, if I'd stayed in the trade, I would not have been stopped out and my take profit would have hit. But as we say, I am not the best at sitting and waiting. 1 day, 4 hours and 40 minutes. No, 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 no. I would not have waited for that because what? No. All right. So since we've hit a new spot and oh, wait. I'm a little salty right now because did has price come back up to my supply area? Close. Oh, and that coil up actually happened, but all the way over here. So these V-shaped plays. So I'm told that once we see a V-shaped play like this, just then most likely you can just take it to if they're really quick like that, then it's going to drop right back down, and vice versa. All right. Yeah, Bitcoin's still in the same place. Okay, so now we have this juicy break right here. New area to play with. I'm just going to draw it like this because I want to have the imbalance included with it. That's boring. Just nice, juicy imbalance. Good area here to write it back up. All right, and supply area. And do we have anything else? Okay, I'm not going to go. I guess I'm going to stay in the 10 minute and just try and trade this one time frame because every time I try to go to the 1 minute, we get messed up. All right, so we just made a higher low. All right. And all we have to play with right now is this area and this area. Okay, so let's see. All right. So we just made a higher low. And I think what I'm going to do is if this breaks this area here. So what I'm looking for, we've come down here. Actually, you know what? I'm being ridiculous. I'm being ridiculous. Pop it in the comments. Here is being ridiculous. We are in a demand area. Bullish engulfing candle. I'm going to just jump in like it's going out of style. Okay? So we're going to do this. Pop that underneath there. And then we're going to do a 1 to 2. Oops. Approximately there. And we're just going to press play. You see that? Caution. Bar replay cannot be connected. Okay. Come on, trading view. Okay, so while that's thinking about what it wants to do. All right. Ethereum is in this natural area here. All right. And simple facts. I'm going to say if it breaks, since it hasn't been able to break this area here, if it, oops, where'd it go? If it can break below this neckline right here, let's make that light shade, then it's going down. If it's not breaking that, then it's probably not going down. All right. And Bitcoin, let's jump into the 15 minute. Okay, what are you looking like? Something similar. All right, so we have this little area here where it hasn't been able to break past. If it busts past that, then, you know, we going down. All right, so let's head back over to this thing here. Looks like we're good. It's regained its poise and whoa, definitely gonna get stopped out. Okay, so that was stupid. Bullish engulfing in this area. So that's a loss for me. Where is my, oh, sorry guys, I lost the thing. So we're 1 for 1 right now. I don't know, given the tiny profits on the first one, we might be at break even at this point, huh? Where are we? Ooh, 19 minutes in already. Dang. Could barely get two trades in. All right, let's dig back in. These shorter time frames are really volatile. I don't know how people trade these. Oh, look at that. That's a nice looking doji right there. If I get a juicy green candle, and I mean juicy, that's kind of juicy. What do you guys think? But we just made a lower low. So it's a juicy green candle on 10 minute. Let's say I believe it. And I do a 1 to 2. I just want to stop at a space where price has hung out before. I don't trust it, so I'm gonna, what's that? Yeah, I don't trust it, so I'm gonna bring it in. Small loss if I'm wrong. And that's a 1 to 3, so let's bring it to this area here where price last stopped. And press play. Uh, okay, come on, you can do it. No. Okay. Almost there. Pause. Do we get there? Almost, not quite. But let's be honest, right? Well, I would move my stop loss into profit at this point. Or at least break even because price has, sort of made this new low. So about a little less. And let's see if we spike up and finish it up. Come on. Yes. Stop. Okay, perfect. Yay. All right, so that's a win. Sweet. 2 to 1. Right, not bad, not bad. So I'm gonna say 2. All right. So now looking for another entry. Now, why did this one work? Because I am silly and I wasn't paying attention to this equal area. Well, it hadn't formed yet. But stop hunting area down here. And definitely got me. All right, so we broke above and that's good. So let's get rid of that. We are 22 minutes in. All right, so let's try for 2 more and then we'll just see. Well, 3 more, 5. All right, so we have this. So I'm gonna grab a fresh area here. And looks like we've hit a swing failure right here. Let's mark that out. Okay, and they've hunted all the liquidity, so might be looking at a nice little dumpy dump. Now, let's look to the left here and see if we had a juicy break in this general vicinity, and we did. Hello. All right, so we had a nice juicy break right there, and this giant candle is telling me the sellers have stepped in. So fortune favors the brave, right? So we've come back here, swing failure. Let me light another candle. I'm looking for a nice bearish engulfing or evening star, or yeah, that's why you don't just enter. Look at that. Busted right through with gusto. All right, so what's above there? All right, so it's this juicy imbalance, right? So big green candle. I've seen most folks do something like this. So let's get a little crazy. Let's do that. And let's do that. And let's get a 1 to 2. Something like that. All right. And into that juiciness. And let's see if we're going to continue. Oh, did I get stopped out? Wait, pretty sure I did. Yeah. So in this case, guys, the ideal stop loss would have been down here, which is a 1.13%. And I set this up so I just wanted a 1% loss, which I should have put it about there, in which case I would have still been stopped out because look at that. Wait, would I? Hold on. Let's move that over. Oh, I would not have been stopped out. But given that I was stopped out, that is Most unfortunate and still a loss. So let's plop it in there. So we're 2 for 2, one more. Now, the sad state of affairs is usually what I would do in this situation, big juicy candle, technically wait for the pullback, which it did beautifully, and then enter for this. But I'm trying to be a little bit more aggressive. And that is not working out for me. So we have this beautiful morning star, and that would have been perfect. Let's see, 1 to 2 right there. No muss, no fuss. So I think, having the pullback strategy is probably best. All right, so we just busted up. There is this juicy area here. So another demand area right here. And we have this imbalance. So one of two things could happen here. We could consolidate and then bust up. So here's what I'm thinking. So we're hanging out up here in this little area. Once we bust past this, then I'm in it to win it. And what's my target? Because that's important, right? There's this beautiful supply area for a short. That would be the target. We're coiling up to it. We're in an uptrend, so I'm thinking we're going up. So let's say if I see a nice juicy bullish engulfing and we're not breaking any lower, then, all right, so made a higher low. Okay. Okay, it could also come back down so I can go back up, right? It's a nice green candle. It's not the biggest. So I'm gonna wait. Okay, it's very bearish. Now the other option is, since we could not break this thing. We made a lower high on the 10-minute, bullish engulfing, bearish engulfing, sorry. What if I did this? And 1 to 2. I actually don't even think we're going to get 1 to 2. I think it's just going to come back in here. So let's say 1 to, can we get 1 to 5 maybe? 1 to 5? Let's try. This one's for all the marbles, y'all. I think it's going up. Oh, hello. So hold on. How far into this did we get? All right, so I probably should have aimed for this. I should have made the stop loss tighter because no trusty, just right above this thing, which is fine. And then a 1 to 5 would have been, that's still, this type of trade is not even worth it, y'all. It's not even worth it. And I'm about to be stopped out. Honestly, once I saw this bullish engulfing, I might have exited right here because I don't know. Doesn't feel like it's going anywhere I want it to go, but let's finish up here. And I think we're just letting it run here. Have I been stopped out yet? Oh, practically. Let's zoom in here. Oh, wait, I adjusted this thing, didn't I? Because I had it above this. Anyway, am I cheating? I don't know. Oh, so, man, okay, so that's the part that I'm not good at, like just letting it play out, being in the red until it hits the take profit, which it did. Did I move this too? Can't recall. It was like a 1 to 5, which is there. What do you guys think? Is that a win for me? Drop that in the comments. Oh crap! The coin moved. Ah, but we still just made a higher low. We're still in the space. The bus below it. I'm getting in. All right, what's ETH doing? Nothing. It's been like that all day. Jeez. Bitcoin's been a lot more exciting, but it's not really going anywhere, right? So I still think it's going up, but if it busts below here, then I'm wrong. And it's changing directions. But anyway, this is a 30-minute video, so I am going to let that. Ooh, looks like we might be. What are we doing? We have this equal area down here. This equals stop hunt area. You might just be hunting all of this stuff down here. Yep. Okay. So we stop hunting. All right, what else we have down this way? That's on 15. So we broke below this thing, but are we gonna close below it? That's the thing that's important. If it doesn't close below it, then it doesn't matter. You know, you can talk all you want, but if it doesn't close below it, then it's probably not. But we do have the swing failure here, on the 15, and I still think it's, if it doesn't close this candle below here, there's what, like 6 minutes left in this 15-minute? Yeah, I don't know. I'll watch it. If it makes like a double bottom though, that would be cool, right? That would be cool. I think I'll try and do a video on how to find them and trade them. That'll be fun. All right, guys. So what is the final score? So, and let me know if I've cheated. If I've cheated with that last one. Okay, so 3-2 technically. All right, for the scoreboard. You guys enjoy the Saturday. I hope the heck that you have been enjoying this outdoor beautiful weather because I know I have. And I'll see you tomorrow most likely. Oh, and I went to the bookstore and I went and found a day trading book. I just wanted something physical in my hands to read. And it goes through a little bit of everything: flags, pennants, chart patterns, triangles, psychology, rule bending, that whole thing. So I think it would be a good read for me. I'll let you guys know how I think about it. All right. All right. Happy Saturday. I'm gonna go watch some maybe Rings of Power or some anime. Who knows? I'm gonna take the laptop down and see if there's something tradable. All right. Later, guys. Be safe. Happy Saturday. Shakira out.